United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People 2007. In this declaration, what are the articles and what are the different rights of indigenous peoples mentioned in this declaration? In the articles, we want to elaborate it for the indigenous people, and now today we discuss about 6 articles of this declaration. Article 41, the organs and specialized agencies of the United Nations systems and other intergovernmental organizations shall contribute to the full realization of the provisions of this declaration through the mobilization inter alia of financial cooperation and technical assistance, ways and means of ensuring participation of the indigenous peoples on issues affecting them shall be established. Article 42. The United Nations, its bodies, including the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues and specialized agencies, including at the country level and states, shall promote respect for and full application of the provisions of this declaration and follow up the effectiveness of this declaration. Article 43. The rights recognized herein constitute the minimum standard for the survival, dignity and well-being of the indigenous peoples of the world. Article 44. All the rights and freedoms recognized herein are equally guaranteed to male and female indigenous individuals. Article 45. Nothing in this declaration may be construed as diminishing or extinguishing the rights of indigenous peoples have now or may acquire in the future. Article 46. 1. Nothing in this declaration may be interpreted as implying for any state, people, group or person any right to engage in any activity or to perform any act contrary to the Charter of the United Nations or construed as authorizing or encouraging any action which would dismember or impair totally or in part the territorial integrity or political unity of sovereign and independent states. Article 46. 2. In the exercise of the rights enunciated in the present declaration, human rights and fundamental freedoms of all shall be respected. The exercise of the rights set forth in this declaration shall be subject only to such limitations as are determined by law and in accordance with international human rights obligations. Any such limitations shall be non-discriminatory and strictly necessary solely for the purpose of securing due recognition and respect for the rights and freedoms of others and for meeting the just and most compelling requirements of a democratic society. Article 46. 3. The provisions set forth in this declaration shall be interpreted in accordance with the principles of justice, democracy, respect for human rights equality, non-discrimination, good governance and good faith. It is to be mentioned that India also voted in favor of the declaration on 13 September 2007 at Geneva with 143 countries of the world. But till today India is not implementing this declaration. So we, the Assam Sanmilita Mahasangha, filed a writ petition in the Supreme Court of India. Now it is pending in the Constitution Bench. By this writ petition, we urge the Supreme Court to issue an instruction to the Government of India for implementation of UNDRIP in Assam, and we hope that within a short time the Supreme Court will hold the Constitution Bench, by which the Supreme Court definitely issue instruction to the Government of India for implementation of UNDRIP in Assam, as the central government is bound to implement it, as because they have voted in favor of the declaration.